Imagine waking up before sunrise to the sound of sirens echoing through your neighborhood. You don't reach for your phone, you reach for your gun. Because in the world of MS-13, every day begins the same way, with fear, loyalty, and survival. This is not a story about glory. This is not about rebellion or brotherhood. This is a warning. This is what your life would look like if you ever thought about joining one of the most feared gangs on Earth, La Mara Salvatrucha 13, or simply MS-13. At 5 a.m., a young member wakes up in a rundown apartment in San Salvador. The walls are cracked, the air smells of smoke and sweat. His first message of the day comes through an encrypted app, Go Collect. He knows what that means. A local shopkeeper hasn't paid the weekly tax. In MS-13 territory, every business, from fruit stands to bus routes, pays for protection. Refuse, and you disappear. He doesn't question the order. Nobody does. Orders come from La Ramfla, the imprisoned leadership that still controls operations across Central America and the US. To disobey is suicide. By 7 a.m., he's on the street, red bandana tucked in his pocket, tattoos hidden under a long-sleeved shirt, the marks that show his allegiance, but also make him a target. On the corner, a lookout, a 14-year-old boy, gives a nod. It's clear, no cops. He walks to the shop. The owner's hands shake as he counts the money. It's not enough. The gang member stares for a moment, then leaves a warning. Next time, we don't talk. In his world, mercy is weakness. Violence is the language. By midday, the crew meets in an alley. They share cigarettes and stories of prison time, of friends buried young. Someone laughs, but it's hollow, a sound hiding trauma. They talk about La Vida Loca, the crazy life. But inside, everyone knows it's not crazy, it's trapped. For new recruits, this moment is the dream, belonging, brotherhood, power. But what they don't see is the price, your soul, your safety, your family. Once you're in, there's no way out. Afternoon comes. They get another call. A rival gang crossed into their territory, the 18th Street Gang. Retaliation is automatic. Guns are drawn. The young man's hands shake, but he can't show fear. One hesitation can cost his life. They move through the back streets like ghosts. Every noise could be the police or a rival. Every shadow could mean death. The mission ends quickly. 2 shots, then silence. He doesn't look back. In MS-13, you don't question who or why, you just follow. Later that night, he washes his hands, but the blood doesn't come off easily. It never does. At home, he counts his money. It's barely enough to eat. The movies make gangs look rich, but the truth is, most live in poverty. The real wealth stays at the top, in prisons and leadership circles where the original founders pull strings. He scrolls through his old photos, before the tattoos, before the guns. A younger version of himself smiles next to his mother. That version is gone. The gang replaced it. But this life doesn't end with a clean escape. Leaving MS-13 is almost impossible. Those who try to quit often end up dead, hunted by their own brothers. Some disappear without a trace. Others are caught by police and spend decades behind bars, living under the same code even inside prison walls. For the few who manage to escape, life becomes hiding, from both the law and the past. The tattoos mark them forever. The nightmares follow them everywhere. So what must you know before joining MS-13? That there's no freedom, no honor, no happy ending. You're not joining a family. You're joining a prison without bars, a system that feeds on fear, loyalty, and blood. The average member doesn't make it past 25. They die in the streets, in prison, or at the hands of their own gang. If you ever see the graffiti MS or MS-13 sprayed across a wall, remember, Behind those letters are lives lost to violence, desperation, and the illusion of belonging. It all starts with 13 seconds, a brutal beating. But it ends with a lifetime of pain. Because once you join the Mata, you don't control your life anymore. They do. And that's the truth you must know before even thinking about stepping into the shadow of MS-13.